Today on Car Traction, you join us at the VSCC Prescott Hillclimb, similar to the Lowton Park we went a few weeks ago. We've seen all sorts of lovely pre-war cars racing up the hill. It's a practice session at the moment, so we won't be going at full pelt as I'm sure you just noticed, but later on there will be quite a bit of oversteer, I'm sure. But I think we're in the MX-5, well, we're definitely in the MX-5, but I think soon we'll have a look around the paddock, maybe a little look around the car park, because we've seen a couple of nice looking things there. I remember this one from Lowton Park. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out after this one. This is like one of the main VSCC meetings, so there's a lot of tasty stuff like Bugattis, lots of lovely pre-war racing cars, so we are certainly in for a treat as an MGB rolls in. Prescott Hillclimb is probably the most historic hill climb course in the UK. It's certainly one of the main ones for VSCC events. And I believe it's also run by or affiliated somehow with the Bugatti Trust or whatever it's called, so you do get a lot of tasty pre-war Bugatti, so that is something that I'm definitely looking forward to.
We will, at lunchtime we've got various guests that we're going to...
We're in the paddock now. We've got all sorts from Rileys to little motorbike engined little specials to this sort of thing, really early land speed record type cars. These things are absolutely amazing. Got the really early style of carburettor there. These things are brilliant, aren't they? If pre-war and post-war Grand Prix cars are your thing, then this is the place for you. You've got a special over there that's got like a Tiger Moth aeroplane engine in it. We've got two Bugattis here. Then we've got the Cognac over here. It's a GN chassis, AC engine, sounds fantastic, 6-cylinder noise. These Bugattis also sound very good. Then we've got a Connaught A-Type over here. That's really rare. Next to a little Cooper and a Morgan. Over here we've got something really rare, an Alta. Over here we've got a pairing of Morgans with a Cooper, dividing the two. And over here we have 3 ERAs, that is just amazing. We've got a Bugatti also manoeuvring. Some really special stuff here today. That's another ERA over there, wow, they're everywhere. Really lovely cars these are. Got some form of other little special over there. We got them. This is a Morgan, I believe. Now this one is on really skinny tyres. This one gets everywhere. Every VSCC I've been to, this has been there, and this is really good to watch. So sideways, just because they're skinny tyres, but that is how you drive these cars, and it really is entertaining to watch. Right, what next? I'm not quite sure what this one is. You have to look around the front. Cement special, this one. We've seen lots of the Brooklyn screens today as well. Lots of really nice vintage racing cars. I just love looking at this sort of thing. Over there is the Norris Special Frazer Nash. That's quite a special car with a very good driver just going into the caravan. Another little Cooper. Very nice, but that is a good one to watch. It sounds amazing and it's driven fantastically well. Over here we've got, just casually, 3 ERAs lined up. Over here we've got the twin rear-wheeled supercharged MG. This one sounds quite good. I believe it's a 6-cylinder. You can see the huge carburettor-feeded supercharger slung on the front there. A lot of the cars in period would have had 2 tyres at the back, obviously for extra grip. So that is like a real time warp, as a lot of these cars here today are. Got a Frazer Nash here, another Frazer Nash, I believe this is in a little Austin. I love the variety you get at events like this. That looks like it's actually based on a larger Austin, maybe like a 10 or something. Most of them are based on the Austin 7s, but it's actually interesting to see a bit of a larger one. Then we've got a little maggot special here. Absolutely incredible to see 4 ERAs together. Here's the Norris Special, that does sound very, very good. We've got another little Cooper here. Here's the 4th ERA, saw this at Lowton Park recently. This is actually probably only about a year old. It's like built to be an old one, but all with old parts and to spec of the old car. So it's still in the ERA to me, but it is very, very nice. As well as all the other older ones over there, raced in period, as was the Connaught A-Type. Now what's this, a Delage? Sorry, Delahaye. This is really rare. Oh, there's a Porsche 356. This Delahaye is very, very nice. I presume a 6-cylinder. What a lovely looking car that is. You even got the little Delahaye logo on the steering wheel. That is absolutely lovely. We've got a real rarity, some sort of little special or cycle car. I love the sort of things you get here. So thin tyres as well. You've got the little engine mounted on the front as well. I love this sort of thing. Very, very unique. It's a gorgeous little car. Over here's a very tasty looking single-seater Riley. Very sort of stereotypical shape, isn't it really? The driver's perhaps sat a little bit more to the right. That is very, very nice. They believe that that's the pre-selected gearbox in there as well. Very, very lovely car. Over here we've got a few more little specials, including the Granny. That's a very, very famous hill climb car that also went to Lowton Park. But that is a very, very well known one, raced in period I believe. Driven very, very quickly and very, very well. Skinny tyres, quite a revvy motorbike engine. It really is entertaining to watch. And on these, one thing to notice, there's pretty much no differential, which means that one of the wheels is always spinning up as you go around a corner, which means you always get sort of quite fun to watch oversteer and that sort of thing. So it is very, very entertaining to see this sort of thing being driven hard. Just a little correction, this is actually an Austin Heavy 12.4 special, not a 10, it's even bigger than that. But it is interesting to see one that is not an Austin 7. You can see the larger chassis there and all sorts of things going on there that you wouldn't find on Austin 7, a lot taller and wider of course. And we've got another Norris special in the form of this Frazer Nash. I forgot to tell you actually, this is the R4D ERA. You can just see it, little R4D there with all sorts of gubbins going on with the front suspension, the most historic ERA, the most developed of all the ERAs as well. So that is a very historic car and a very, very special car to be seeing here. Now we're getting to some of the really, really old stuff. Now, don't ask me what this is because I have no idea. It's road registered. Very, very simple chain drive, as you can see there. You can see all the chains. There's a Jap engine. I think it's a bit. Is it a Bitzer? It's called, but it's a bit of everything.
Special, isn't it?
Yes, the special. Oh, what's this? A Marshall? Oh, Mitchell, sorry, I've already looked at this, but worth looking again. I like how they've written 1, 2, 3 on the respective carburetors. That is very, very nice. All sorts of lovely, lovely things here today. A Streak, a Squire. I'm just reading off the front with these really, really old things because they're certainly not my specialty, but I do really, really like them. They're just so wacky and out there. I love the huge litre, probably still 4-cylinder engines that you do get in this sort of thing. It's probably like 5 litre or something, even more. See the absolutely massive chains driving the rear wheels. These sort of things are so torquey. Really, really heavy steering as well. Don't rev a lot. This probably revs to like 3,000 revs and that's it. But it really is very, very interesting to watch this sort of thing. It's very, very cool. They got another one here. I remember seeing this one at Lowton Park. Very loud, this one is. But a good sound. Really, really special cars these older things are. Very nice Riley. We got a Ford Model A special. That's something very different. Right, what next? A Riley. And Morgan. This is a bit of an unorthodox choice, but certainly worked because this one is very, very fast. And another what looks to be a little Riley special. Got a couple of old 2-gallon cans. Ah yes, a Riley this one is. Over here we got a load more cars including this Riley and a Wolseley, I think this is. All sorts of obscure specials I've never seen before. A Riley and one of a few, or quite a few actually, probably supercharged MGs. Pretty much the go-to pre-war racing car. You do see a lot of them. Then again, you also see a lot of Rileys like that one down there. Here's that Riley and we got something different just behind it now. What is this? To be honest, I can't tell you what that is. I'm not quite sure what car that is. Another supercharged MG and another Frazer Nash. Got a few MGs over here, including this Vale Special. Another Riley, another Riley, and another supercharged MG. Over here we've got a bit of a small Austin 7 Paddock. These do get raced a lot at these sort of VSCC events. Nice dashboard in that one. Quite a few here. Good to see them all together. This Austin 7 is a Redline 2-gallon cam cap. Another very, very nice MG. This isn't competing, it's a road car. I love the dashboard, but I always say that, so I'm sorry. But I do love this era of racing car and road car, but I think up there's a lot more, so I think that's the place to be. Right, we've come up here now. What is this? Something very, very early. I love the windscreen on that. That's very nice. A Salmson on the front. That is very, very nice. But I think I have seen a pre-war Alfa Romeo somewhere up here, so I'm going to have a quick look for that. Now I remember this, I believe it was a flathead V8. I remember seeing that at Alton Park for the Gold Cup do there. Did a video on that week. Then we got a very nice Vauxhall. Over here's a lovely Lagonda. I haven't seen many Lagondas actually here today, but nice to see a couple of them around. Glorious, glorious cars. Very, very majestic Tourer. Got another Lagonda over here. And, oh, I was right, look at that Alfa. Wow. That is a glorious car. This really, really is a bit of me. I love Alphas, and especially the pre-war ones. That is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love that. Haven't even seen one before, I think. I love that Alfa. That is a lovely, lovely car. Another Frazer Nash over here. This one's probably a 6-cylinder one. We've got a Frazer Nash BMW. I quite like this one because it's not like a Tourer like all the others. It's a bit of an unorthodox choice, being a full saloon, 2-door saloon, rear hinge doors. It's very, very nice. Then there's the Alvis 1250. See that one around a lot. See this one around a lot as well. Goes to all manner of VSCC events, but what I haven't seen around at all is that glorious Alfa. You can tell how much I like that, can't you? Quite a bit more over here, starting off with this Austin 7. Got something else over here a bit higher up. That's an interesting one. Oh, this is a Humber. This one, yeah, I recognise the shape of the radiator now, or the grille, I guess you could call it. We've got an AC moving around, that's a bit rare. That is very, very nice. 6-cylinder, I presume. That is a very nice sounding car. A bit awkward with the sun here, but we've also got a couple of Austin 7 specials over here. Behind me is a very nice Riley. Like there's a Riley logo on the, well, I guess they're not called running boards, are they? Because it's not a board, but yeah, the thing you step on to get in it. Another very nice Frazer Nash. There is another Frazer Nash. I remember this one from Lowton Park, but it's not like all the other Frazer Nashes out there. And that I think it's a bit earlier probably, but it is very different, as you can see. Proper single seater. That is very, very nice. Do like that. Oh, would you be able to squeeze 2 people in there? I don't know, they'd have to be quite small. It is very, very nice, this one. Lovely sounding car. You've got to love the one light at the front. I know it's covered up in tape, but still. Very, very nice. MG over here. Riding next to that, and we've got a Wolseley. I'm pretty sure that's probably based on a Wolseley Hornet. Yes, there you go, Wolseley Hornet Special. Wolseley Hornet was a sort of 30s British saloon car with a 1.6 or something like that, 6-cylinder engine, so good platform to base a little special on. Quite a few of these get turned into specials. And another very nice Frazer Nash. Now I know this one's a 6-cylinder because this went to Lowton Park as well. Lovely sounding car, this one, when you wind it up properly. Little Austin 7 coming down. Now what have we got over here next to the Riley is, well, this, I've got a motorbike engine. I love these little oily rag special type things. And it's very, very nice. So we've got GN on the pedals just down there, so it must be like a GN chassis or something, but apart from that, I don't really know about this one. I've got an Austin 7 rolling down as well. Beyond this Austin 7 is a very nice Riley. Another Austin 7 and a few more Austins over here. Until we come to this Amel car. That is very, very rare. They've got a pairing of Amel cars actually here. Haven't seen this one before, have seen that one before. Of course, Amel car French. That is very, very nice. I love the taco on that. What a lovely instrument that is. Might as well have a look at the dash of this Amel car. Very, very lovely cars this. Very cheerful colour as well. Yeah, I do really, really like those. Quick look at this AC that's now parked up. Triple carb, powered 6-cylinder, I'm sure. Very, very nice, this one. There's the Alpha. Oh wait, no, that's the Lagonda. Never mind. Yeah, Lagonda going out. I think the Alpha's also gone out. I'd like to see this AC though. Does sound very, very nice. Something can be said for this little Humber. Quite a unique little car. And another look at this little Austin 7. You do see a lot of these, but they're all quite special in their own way. I like the use of a spare tyre as a chock. I think now we'll have a quick look around some of the vintage cars parked up or moving around in the public car parks. So we're starting off with this glorious Alvis. That is very, very nice. And oh, that Riley is lovely. Oh, as is this one. Oh, that's nice. That is a lovely, lovely looking car. That is lovely. Right, I'll just quickly cross over to have a quick look at this Fiat. That's a real rarity. Nice little toolbox there. Very sparse inside. That's a real, real rarity. That's another one of the Triple M Racing supercharged MGs. 3 others, I think, with that name on it. Very nice Humber Saloon. It's quite rare. I do love that Riley. What a graceful, beautiful car that is. Now, what is this? That's another Salmson, this is. We saw an earlier one. I presume this one's slightly later. Got the fishtail exhaust. That is very, very nice. Probably fit 2 people in there. Ideal vintage road car. That is absolutely gorgeous. And there's the Humber. If something goes past. I think there's a red flag temporarily. Oh wow, there's a Saab coming in. That sounds like a V4. And a Triumph Stagger, there's all sorts. And we've got this wonderful Lagonda over here, next to another Lagonda. That Saab is a real rarity. Interesting colour as well, suits the car actually. Sort of colour that you'd expect a Saab to be. And there's the very nice Riley Tourer, then we've got a Stag coming in. And a Frog Eye Sprite as the Austin 7 races past. Another lovely Tourer over here. I think this is a Riley, this one. The Frog Eye goes past. Yeah, this was a Riley. Lovely car. We've got a Riley Special over here. And over here is an absolutely stunning mint Alfa Romeo. These were only made in left-hand drive, these earlier ones. That's absolutely incredible condition, this one. The Giulietta Sprint, Bertoni designed. There's the Riley, that's also lovely. But this Alfa, I'm sure you can tell I do like my Alfas, and it's the same with this one. Absolutely lovely. Got a Vauxhall over here. Interesting how there's even like, you got the tonneau cover and then there's a little tonneau cover for the steering wheel as well. Oh, I like very much a C Ace. That is absolutely beautiful. I love these. The Ace and the Asika is just absolutely gorgeous. What a pretty car this is. Of course, everybody knows the foundation for the Cobra, but I prefer the Ace. British 6-cylinder, can't beat that. That is absolutely glorious. Here we've got a couple more modern British classics, including this Rover P6. This is a V8, 3.5 litre. Now is it the S? No, it's not the S, so this is an auto. The automatic version of the V8 engine P6 Rover. Then we've got a bit of a mad Moggy Minor here now. Me being me, I've noticed this very, very nice little brake light that says stop. That is a very, very nice little feature. Looks like it's had some wide arches. I like the sort of rub down look. All very cool. Have a look at the brake light on the back. There's a lovely little brake light on the back that you should definitely have a look at, yes. It is very, very nice. Do you approve of the brake light? Now over here is this Lagonda that we saw earlier. A magnificent pre-war car. Huge lamps on the front. Now this really is nice. It looks really original as well. There's an Alfa over there, I will look at that. Lovely original seats as well. This looks so original. That is very, very nice. You can tell I like that. Then we got something else next to it. I believe this is an Alvis, once again with the tonneau cover also hiding away the steering wheel, but these are lovely cars. Very, very nice. Something a bit newer is this Alfa Romeo, which I also do like very, very much. Over here we've got something that I really, really do like, a Citroen Traction Avant. Very, very low slung saloon car. These are made either side of the war, I think. Of course, Traction Avant, front wheel drive in French. I do really, really like these. Just such a beautiful shape, I think, aren't they? What a lovely looking car. Well, it's amazing the sort of things that we're finding in this public car park. It really is a lot here. I like the little chrome, well it's probably not chrome actually, like polished steel or something. Little elements around it, but that is very, very nice. Got the little wind deflectors as well on there. All very clean on the interior. The seats look like they've been recently done. Or just very, very well taken care of, but that, I do really like that, as I'm sure you can tell. And I've just spotted something huge, an American over there. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a Saab 9000 as well. Now that is rare. Don't see those a lot. Same can be said for this wonderful Citroen. I like the symmetry between the registration plate and the GB because it doesn't need to be that big, but it just looks nice, doesn't it? Everything's been done very well thought out, and it just makes that, the back of the car look that little bit more symmetrical. I'm being a nerd and noticing that that's the same size as that. It does look good. few more classics over here. We've got a Morgan next to it. Very, very nice. I do like these. Sunbeam Talbot 90. Very graceful 50s saloon car. I do really, really like these. Then we got another Riley Special over there. And now we've got a Morris 20. Now this is rare. That is a lovely saloon. Probably a 6-cylinder, I'd imagine. That is absolutely glorious. I love it's sort of quite a patinated look to it. Got the little wood there. Everything's just so nicely made. That is really rare. Similar sort of age to the Morris 8. You also had the Morris 10, which was a little bit bigger than. Didn't even know there was a 20, but I guess this is indeed the 20, as you can see there, which I presume big 6-cylinder saloon. Very much of a bit of me. Do very much like that as well. Another little Austin 7 over here. Oh, that's that Austin or something like that. I presume the TR6 will be behind it. Hello. Ah, there you are. Bye, I guess. Oh, there is a Bentley. I was shocked to find that there weren't any Bentleys actually racing. Oh, well, competing up the hill climb. But at least we've found one in the paddock. Look at those huge headlights. Wow. Riley as well. That is very, very nice as the TR6 rolls past. I do like these pre-war Taurus. Oh, well, like Lotus Elan came out of nowhere. Nice to see some different British cars. There's that glorious Riley. I do really, really like that one. It's very, very nice. All sorts of lovely cars here today. None that late, so it's nice to see a bit of variety. Also got this Austin 7 that I've already had a look at. I thought I'd just have another look at all like the little brass highlights everywhere. And what I haven't looked at is I think this is a Morris Oxford over here, but don't count me on it until I've had a look at it properly. Or is it a stand? Nah, I think it's a Morris. Pretty sure it's a Morris. Please tell me it's a Morris. Oh, it is a Morris. Morris Cowley. Oh, I'm very sorry. So Fat Rod Morris Cowley. You did have the Oxford and Cowley, which is the earlier ones, which is the one that's more desirable, I guess, with the bull nose grille. But this is the sort of squarer shape, as you can see. I quite like these actually. Very, very nice car. Right, so we've got the Triumph TR6. Now I thought this was an Austin, but actually on closer inspection, having a closer look up to it, L Reg, what year's L? Is it late 60s? 73, okay. Yeah, we discussed this a little bit earlier, but it's like Triumph-sized wheels and maybe backlights. There's no Triumph dash, but yeah, as you said, it's like a newer front, isn't it? Ah, so many apples, I can't walk without cushion. Bottom of my shoes are not going to be clean. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the story with that is. Looks like a few apples are pierced to his tyres as well as my boots. A couple of Morris bull noses, that's what I mean when I say the bull nose. The other one's it's just over there. Over here we've got a few more nice classics, including this MG. Next to a mint Bentley. This is a very nice car, lovely pattern around the seats. Very, very nice. There's also an MGB Roadster over there. And next to that is an Alvis. Beyond this lovely Alvis Tourer is this gorgeous Lancia. Now that is definitely a bit of me. I really, really like that one. Yes, a bit of alright indeed. Pininfarina bodied. This is absolutely lovely. And just behind me is the Saab 96. This is the V4, so not the 2-stroke. Quite a late one as well, of course, front wheel drive. Nice to see this sort of oddball car at places like this. Column shift, I believe, as well. All very unique. Another lovely pre-war Tourer here. I believe that's called the boat tail shape, is it? Not quite sure, but it is very, very nice. I just don't quite know what it is. Ah, it's a Wolseley, okay. If I'd seen the grille I would have known it was a Wolseley, but I didn't, so I didn't. We've got a Riley RM Tourer. This is a bit of a rarity. I haven't seen one of these before, actually. A few more cars over here, including this black MGB GT. And then we got this wonderful Lancia. Now, which one is this? I can't remember what it's called.
Is it the Aprilia?
Yeah, it might be. Yes, Aprilia, that's it. Front wheel drive, probably. Yeah. What a wacky, wonderful car that is. That is so, so cool. Back almost looks a bit like a Beetle, doesn't it? And that's probably a bit of an insult, but do you see like the lights and the fact that they go in? Yeah, it looks somewhat similar. That is very, very nice. I do like that. Next to the Triumph Stag. Over here is a bright yellow MGB GT. The you can hear in the background, it's actually a steam train. I haven't seen it yet, but the Severn Valley Railway, which I've actually been on probably like 2 times already in my life. Well, a couple of people are watching it over there, I think. It runs past here. So I wonder actually if we can catch a glimpse, but I don't know where I'd be looking for it, to be honest. Oh, I can just see a little bit of smoke. I think if I go over here, I don't know which way it's going, to be honest, actually. If I just quickly run over here, might be able to see it. Oh no. Oh well, but yes, there was a steam train that goes around there. All that running for nothing. Oh well, I think there's like a Frazer Nash BMW or something over here. But yeah, I could just see the smoke in a couple of the carriages. But yes, Frazer Nash BMW, I think this is. I see another one. Oh, it's a Tourer as well now, that is rare. I do like that. That is a real rarity.
Competitive runs will normally be skipping around about 20 past 1. Back with you. From 20 past 1 to guide you throughout the time runs coming this afternoon.
Frazer Nashes from the Vivian Man. said, I could only drive this car at 7:10. He said, anything else, I'd come up a little bit quicker. Wonderful photo. Much more fun. Then we've got our first VRA, one. I'm actually remaining almost silent. Firing of this particular special similar. Last year, on Saturday with MTD, we've since worked on her, and pale green is most different, but it's a real S-Speaker ERA. Not one of the times. Ran a booklet amongst the others, and first 3 more sports cars, purchased by the great Rob. On the track goes park wide, these days, somewhere
Alta and before, which subsequently became Alta all the way to the right, I have to go back. Come back. Right, yep. Anybody sees great name for a car. London listening to a wonderful Italian singer. Maybe I haven't got that correctly in my diary. Right, Romano. Correct. Car 60 comes up to the line. I can't help. This is the OTAB cycle car. Can't help machines, but they're nice to see 2 or 3 of the event. Yeah, the next car up to the line is 108, an effective piece of machinery. 112, Dennis Bingham, the Riding Falcon Special. On the 19th of November for the Comsmore trial. Not too far away from here. But that particular one there is a very tenacious driver, always a big smile, wears the loudest. Charles Goddard's time was a 123 raised as a 63.26. Alex Peacock in the Frazer Nash AC. But 128, as you say, is the AC with the 2-litre engine. Leaves the line. Right in, recording time of 16. line now, Jeremy Brewster in the Frazer Nash Morris line. I don't know how to say it. Gagan or right. Okay. What's interesting, you know how many AC engines were used? There must have been a very applicable and comfortable engine to give us a transport, you know. Jeremy Brewster. Jeremy is a powerful exponent. Well done, Jeremy.
We are 142 with the green light.
Way up towards you now, Nick.
Yep, picked him up now. We're just about racing across on that track.
159 hours shot. 6.6.
Well.
Tom Hunt
To this because it comes into part. Now accelerates on that pre-selector. There we go. Scene change just about. Yeah. Brake changed into second. Might even be first actually. That would be
second run to that previous class. I've slipped behind a bit. They've got Chris Hubble 751 on a 64.07. Then we get Steve McAvoy 175 with a 55.91. And Tom Hardman is at 52.97.
That is a very good brisk run, isn't it?
Certainly is, yeah. Not one. Flag.
Well, they've given Tom a handicap of 55, so to come in with a 52 point.
It is
Certainly giving it a very spirited run. Probably one of the best exponents of Frazer Nashes, exhibited by the Blakeny-Edwards. Very smooth how it comes into part and swings it round. Lovely control. Yep. Not a bar.
0.86.
Coming out of semicircle, we should see him now approaching in. Ones that you would rather like to see 2 or 3 times a day, exhibiting himself.
Slower on his second run than on his first run. It's not consistent.
Well done, David. Nice and through. Yeah, nice and quick. Just line it of that wheel. Coming into pod. Nice line, perfect. Into Paddock. Now. Yeah. Snapped up the orange. Where are we? Let's have a look. 20 at Paddock is 27.68 in.
On the line at the moment is Edmund Burgess. He was fourth quickest first run. This time that's 300 a second.
Yep, we've got Cognac with me. Cognac is consisting of the fastest vintage racing cars. It holds several records. Indeed, if you look above, it actually has a record. Yep. Turning these. Joined by Julian Harrison in Cognac. Is Ed Burgess
300 a second quicker than him on the previous run.
well, Doris, he hit it at 16, which is the fastest lead. Midway at 33.94, which again puts him in the lead in this particular class.
Two cars in this class have managed better their time on their second run.
Nick taking it even tighter finishing line out. Doris, lots of punch and power coming up towards Park. Nicely. Come on, Nick, get the pull down quick. They certainly can't. Midway Park, 23.84. We're going to be a win so far.
Slightly slower than the first run time for Ian Baxter, who is on the line at the moment.
Struggle fractionally coming out. Always very clean into park, very clean. 16.06. Ben Barton, he beat Ben at Barton. Midway is 32.19, so he beat him there. So it's going to be right. Come on, Baxter, where are you? Baxter's going to see how we go on. Go on. Midway third. My 100 pounds wins. My second place will be now. Third, and Ben is second. So only pick up winnings on. Julian in a Nash 2 litre. Let's see. What did Julian want? 23.65. Whoa! Do it. 153. So Ian on that. Semicircle coming up. Passages.
Actually, on my screen, that's 22 rear engine post-roll racing cars, but nothing David and
just a very pretty looking piece of racing machinery, isn't it? It's private driving that car. Lovely, beautiful bed. Sorry, Peter, I missed that. Sorry.
I said waiting for confirmation whether we're going to have a tour on it. It depends, of course, whether the car is available to do it, but it should be.
Well, that's all the running done. The green Alta ended up being the fastest, second to someone else, so I can't remember, sorry about that, but what an amazing day it's been, and hopefully what an amazing video it's been for you guys too. Please check out Lowton Park because that was a good day, but yeah, we did see some good stuff today. 4 ERAs, 2 of them with the new continue. Oh, I'm slipping on the gravel here. Yeah, 2 of the ERAs were old, 2 of the continuation. One of them, of course, being R4D with the fancy suspension, the most developed of all ERAs out there. But I should probably stop waffling on for now. That green one was seriously quick, wasn't it? And that black Frazer Nash as well. That guy races at Goodwood. And I also went to Goodwood last year, and he was racing the Frazer Nash Owlet, which is a very sideways car, so if you want to see that, so I did a video on that. I've done a video on a lot, haven't I? But anyway, time for me to shut up. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to see more of this sort of thing. That's all. Bye.